Well, hello everybody. It is 6:30 on Monday evening, and that means it's time for Tiger Stamp Club Live, where we make great cards. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm just looking over here on my computer. I see that Denise is here, and Amy, Linda Young, Elizabeth Hightower. Hi everybody. I'm glad that you are joining me tonight. I have a super cute card for us tonight. And I'm going to be demonstrating a technique where we create our own DSP by stamping. And so it's a really good night to join us, to join me. I was looking, Amy says, loud and clear. I'm coming in loud and clear. Thank you for letting me know. I can just stop worrying about that right now. Celebration is done. Yay. And so we don't have any of that. Tomorrow, there will be brand new online exclusive sets available to purchase. Some really fun items. And I don't have any of that printed out or to show you. I believe the bundle that I'm using tonight is an online exclusive, and it may be in this latest release. I just don't remember. But regardless, let's take a look at it. This is called the Around It All bundle, and I can see that my ring light. I've got a brand new stand with a ring light and everything, and I'm still trying to work it out, but I think it looks pretty good. Hopefully you can see this. So this is a cling mount stamp, which means it's the red rubber kind. And what I really like about this stamp set is that it's bold. You've got these bold lines. Here's a baby bottle. Here is a graduation cap. Here's a smiley face, diamond ring. And then the sentiments say, congrats, it's a big day, and you make me smile. And then the coordinating die set, when you look this up online, it doesn't look like it's a layering set, really. I don't like the way that they show off these dies. But it's kind of a funky, modern circle, layering circles. There are 12 of these, and I can't get them all back to where it looks all nice and even. But these are just a lot of fun. And if you can see that this congrats right here, this circle right here is all, it's an uneven circle. And it just makes it fun. So if fun is the type of card that you like to make, then tonight is the night for you. Lopsided circles. Yes. Thanks, Jen. You're going to be my wordsmith tonight. Because when I get on here, I lose my words. I'm going to show you a couple of other things that we're going to be using. Running out of room. We are going to be using the Hearts of Elegance dies as well, but only for this heart-shaped die right here. And so if you have a heart punch or if you have other heart dies, those would work as well. And then we are going to be using a sheet from this Everyday Skies DSP. Now, I think I used these last time, but you can see they're just the most beautiful skyscapes, I guess. Is that a word? And then you have those solid or, more solid patterns on the back. So I posted a card last Friday, I think, using this pattern. But look at that. Oh, it's just really, really pretty DSP. And we are going to be using this side, this sheet, but only this side. Okay? Let me set this aside. I keep setting things aside and I'll probably won't be able to find them when I need it. All right, so to begin, we are going to have a card base. This is thick, basic white. It's your standard size, so it's 8.5 by 5.5, scored on the long side at 4 1/4. So it's our normal card base. And then the only other piece that we need is a piece of basic white that is at least as big as your card front. We're going to cut it down, but I want to start with it being at least as big as your card front. Now mine is just a little bit taller than my card front, but it's the same width. So it's going to work. This is what we're going to create our pattern on. And then as far as die cuts go, so we're going to get one of those circles and die cut it from the DSP. So you see that's that sky pattern on the right there. This is that DSP, and then we're going to have another circle that's out of Shy Shamrock, and another circle that's out of Daffodil Delight, and here is that heart I mentioned earlier that's out of Real Red. So those are our die cut pieces. I'm going to set these aside over here. And the other major stamped piece that we're going to use is this Congrats. And so I'm going to ink it up. I'm going to bring over a piece of basic white. Oops, I forgot. On this stand, it's a little shaky, so let me try and not be so super shaky about it. So the only thing I'm going to tell you about using this stamp is that you want to have a really inked up pad to use this. And so let's see what this looks like when you stamp it. And it comes out like that. So already that you can tell a lot of fun's going to happen with a sentiment like that. And then one of those dies fits around it, and when you die cut it, it comes out like that. All right, so these are our major pieces here. But before we go any further, we are now going to use this baby bottle stamp. I told you I was making a baby card. We just had a baby shower here at work, so I created several different baby cards. Some using that Storybook Friends. I'm sure if you scroll down on our Facebook page, you will see that one. And then I made this one and a couple others. So, all right. So to create our own DSP, we're going to ink this baby bottle stamp up. I thought I saw something on my hand. Probably did. We're going to ink this baby bottle stamp up. And again, you want your Memento Black ink pad to be really inked up. And then I'm just going to try and create a random pattern here. Doesn't really matter where you start. Look at that. I just love that bold line, okay? And then we are just going to play around with direction. and stamp this like that. And what I'm really kind of going for is a group of 3. And then I'm going to kind of repeat that. Okay? And just varying the direction each time. I got a little smudge there, so hopefully I'm going to cover that up with this stamp right here. But if not, when we color it, it won't be quite as noticeable. There are no mistakes in card making, just opportunities to mask it, which I practice a lot. And yes, I am going off the page, and I am going to wipe that off because I know it's going to get on me or my card. And I probably should lay down a piece of paper, so hold on one second. I have plenty of leftover grid sheets from my classes here. So let me just lay this down here like this. And I'm just going to continue creating this random pattern with this stamp. Let's go like this. I know I have ink on me because I see it. So, like I said, this bold line artwork on this stamp set makes this a really good stamp set to use when you're wanting to create your own pattern like this. Almost like comic book. Dang it, I got a line there. But we can fix it. Just trying to decide which direction to go is the hardest part of this process. I keep turning it. Oh, I'm gonna try and wipe that line off. I was a little aggressive in my inking there. I did it again. So, if you're not on camera, I promise this goes much easier. Here, let me grab my stamp cleaner, my chamois here, and wipe off this ink so I stop getting that little shadow there. I promise you, it's still gonna be super cute. All right, that's good like that. Hey Mary, hey Janice, hey Susan, hey Diane. Glad you're joining me. So if you are here just a minute or two late, what we are doing is we are creating our own DSP by this repetitive stamping. Again, I am using the Around It All stamp set that just have these bold line images that makes this technique very easy. All right, don't need that anymore. Now what we're going to do, oops, here's one that I stamped earlier and I fussy cut out that we're going to use as well. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to color in all the nipples of our baby bottles here very quickly. And when you start adding color, that's when all the fun happens, I think. That's when you can really see that it's going to be a fun card. So do you guys find yourself needing baby cards at all? Are you like, is your family, you have grandsons or granddaughters that are starting to have babies, or brothers and sisters? Is that still happening in your life? Or do you work, are you still working where people are having baby showers? I know that I found myself, I was like, ooh, I need a baby card. And then other people started going, hey, do you have a baby card? And I was like making them left and right. Oh, yeah, Janice, I saw that one. You sent that one to me that you made. It was very, very pretty. This one is a more fun card. And so, yeah, now I'm just coloring in the baby bottle that we stamped here. And even if I just stopped at coloring the nipple here, I think that looks really good just like that. But we're not going to stop here. All right, did I get them all? Looks like it. Now, so I used the Daffodil Delight Blends marker. This one is dark, but you could use the light one as well. Now I'm going to use Azure Afternoon Dark. This says dark. I don't know why I'm going dark. The lights would work as well. So what I'm going to do here with my Azure Afternoon is I'm going to I'm going to use two different colors for my bottle tops. And so I'm just going to kind of randomly scatter around the blue here. Let's do this one. Which one of these? This one, I guess. All right, so now I'm going to switch over to Shy Shamrock. And again, this is the dark. I guess I wanted bolder colors. Actually, this was a card idea from a Canadian demonstrator. I can't think of her name. Chris somebody. But I thought that was a good idea. It adds a lot of interest when you don't use just one color. So just varying it with two colors, I think just adds a lot to this card. All right, let's go here. And some of this stuff is going to get covered up when we start embellishing here in a minute. And then at this point, if you see, okay, this one should probably be the bluer one. And maybe this one. And maybe this one. And maybe this one. Let's do this one, and then I'll go back to the green. I think this is going to be trimmed off anyway. So, all right. So look at that. We stamped it randomly. Now we're coloring it in. We're using two different colors for these bottle tops, and it's coming together. Now I'm going to use my light smoky slate to color in the bottle. And for the bottle, I'm just going to go along the art lines that are already there. Okay? So I'm going to go there and there. And that one's giving me a little trouble, so I think I'm going to use the bullet end. And very quickly color these in. And like I said, when I just colored in, had the yellow colored in, I thought it looked really good. But you know, going ahead and adding all these little touches, again, just makes the card. You wouldn't have to color these in like this, but it really does start to come alive with this design. All right, getting there. And again, since it's kind of like cartoon art or comic book art, you don't have to worry about staying in the lines too much. It's not exact. This is not the card that you're going to be super exact on. All right, that looks good. Did I get them all? It looks like I did. Now, the last thing that I'm going to do before we trim this up and start putting it together is Wink of Stella. And that's going to give it some glitz. And it probably can't see it a whole lot on camera. I'll show it to you when we're done here. But just on the bottle part, we're going to glitz it up with the Wink of Stella. And I did that on this little one that I cut out too. Again, I'm not being super precise about it, just smearing on the glitz. Yeah, Denise, adding the color to it really brings it up to a new level. Instead of just being, you know, oh, that's sweet. Okay, did I get all the bottles? Looks like I did. It's easy to miss. All right, now that I've got my pattern all stamped and I've got it all, oh wait, I've got one more thing to do. I'm going to take my my Azure Afternoon Blends pen and my Shy Shamrock, and I'm just going to randomly dot in these in-between places to kind of fill it in, you know what I'm saying? To add to this design. No rhyme or reason other than we're just trying to fill it in some. All right, so I did some blue. Now let's do some green. Oh no, wrong side. Let's see. I'm looking at my card. Hopefully I can you guys be thinking of what I can do right there. Again, we're using two different colors instead of just one to kind of mimic those bottle tops. There we go. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna put my thumb over it. Oh yeah, that's that little shadow. But look how those dots just fill in the spaces in between and add to the design. Keep seeing spots where they could go. All right, what do you guys think about that little trick of adding the little dots in between? You guys like that? Bling covers anything, you're right. And I don't really have bling on here, but maybe I'll grab some. We'll see. All right, now I'm gonna get this out of the way. I'm gonna get this. I need my trimmer. Let me grab my trimmer here. And now that we've maybe this will help. So now I'm going to cut this down to our normal size map. Remember I said you need it at least as big as the card front. Well, now I'm going to cut it down to 5 1/4. Oh, it's going to work, I think. It's still going to be there a little bit, but not nearly as noticeable, I don't think. 5 1/4. By 4. And when you do it this way, if your pattern isn't, you know, super great, it makes it seem more finished than you trying to do the edges and things. I think this looks so much better this way by using that bigger piece and then trimming off some. To me, I think it looks more finished. Hold on. There we go. All right, now, let's see. Yes, I can put this on here. If I had some glue. Oh, I have this glue, but I haven't played with it. So hold on. Of course, I grabbed the one plus that I have. I want just the regular. All right. Put this on top of here. All right, so now we're just going to adhere this to our card base. Make sure everything's in the right direction. All right, let's adhere this. And there's our card front. Now, I am going to over these. So here is my Shy Shamrock bordered ribbon, 3/8 inch bordered ribbon. And I need about, I don't know, we're gonna start with about 20 inches. And I think that's more than I need, but I'd rather have more than I need than not enough. So let me grab my scissors, which for some reason are over here. All right. So, keep moving things around. Isn't that cute? I mean, isn't that super cute? Just repeating that stamped image in different directions. I just think that's super cute in my opinion. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just draw an X on this little piece here, then add a little bit more. All right, and for this ribbon, I am going to, first of all, I need to figure out how this goes on here. Do I want it to line up, or am I okay with the uneven? I think I like that. All right, so that's how that goes. So I'm going to set that aside. And now my ribbon is going to go something like this. I'm just going to zigzag it. I think that might be a little too much. I'm just zigzagging it. There we go, something like that. And I can trim this. And I can trim this. If I wasn't left-handed. I always do everything backwards. I just know it. All right, something like that. There we go. There's our ribbon. And hopefully I didn't mess up my, something like that. And then I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of our sentiment here. Just 3. Hey, Carol Fagans. I realize now that I'm looking at this that these are pretty much close to being primary colors with the yellow and the blue. I mean, blue's not. Yeah, blue is primary. Yellow, blue, red. Oh. All right. So there is our focal point for our card. And it's going to go something like that. Okay, so I'm just going to put some adhesive on the back here. Oh, probably should have, because I know I'm going to sneak a couple of things in, but I think that's okay. So let's see if I can get this on here semi-straight. See my little smudge here? I'm going to cover that up. I just don't want this to go so far off. All right, just do it, Manny. Okay, there we go. There's that. And now I'm going to just take these little pieces and kind of create some more interesting places. So that's going to go there. And then this little heart here is going to pop up right there. But let's do this first. Let's stick this here. Just creating space here for our last two elements, which is this heart, and I'm going to pop this up with a dimensional. And then this little bottle right here is going to go like this. And I'm going to pop it up with a dimensional. And there is our card tonight. Congrats, baby bottle. And then you can add your sentiment on the inside. Let's take another look at this stamp set. So imagine graduation's coming up here in May. You can make use this same idea and stamp this graduation cap multiple times and make a graduation card, a happy face if someone's getting engaged or married. All in all, a very, very fun set. And again, I think it is in the online exclusives selection. So if you go to stampinup.com and click on shop products and go to the online exclusive section, you should be able to find this bundle. And then again, here are those 12 layering lopsided circles that go with it. I could, let me think. Do I have any? I have lots of stuff. I'm just wondering if I can find something to go, any blingy bling that will go with this. I see some yellow dots here. So maybe we add some yellow dots. What do you guys think? Should I? Should I use these yellow dots? Yes or no? Yellow dots or not? What do you guys think? Yellow dots or not? Well, I can't get them open. I say, why not? Where is the opening of these yellow dots? Here it is. So I'm not sure if these are current or not, but they are called party dots. I believe they are current. Party dots. Let's just add a few party dots. I'm going to put one there over a smudge. Put one there. Just a little extra. Because we, you know, always able to add extra to our card. All right. Well, that is it. A super fun baby card. I was going to show you, I also made a girl version that looks like this in pinks and purples. Super cute, right? Pinks and purples, blues and greens for the boy. And yeah, so whoever wins tonight, if you would prefer the girl card over the boy card, just let me know and you can have the girl card instead. Well, that's it, everybody. Thanks for joining me tonight. Again, if you make a card that is similar in this design, or, you know, post it to our page and let's see your work. Janice, you should post the card that you made, the baby card that you made, to our Tiger Stamp Club page. It would be fun to see what everybody does. Okay, that's it. I'm done blabbing. I do appreciate you being here. Thanks for sticking around with me while I made these fun cards. And I will see you next week for another great card. Bye, everybody.